Okay, hello guys, welcome. This is a replay from the Team TQ Open number 3. This is a second round match, and it is between Goon, who is the Protoss player in the bottom, against our good friend DanTe, that we now know and love from all of the many replays that I've casted of him and all the games that he's casted. He is the leader of Team TQ. He is a random player, and he's a very skilled player. He is the Terran, who is a pink color, and it does seem that Goon did pick the light blue color, and he's a Protoss player. He's a strictly Protoss player. He's not a random player. As far as I know, DanTe is one of the few random players out there. There's also iDominate, who's a random player, and they are both very, very skilled. iDominate actually won the TQ Open, I believe the second one, and he's now actually also on Team TQ. So now, I do want to mention that I have not seen this game. I do not know what happens, but I'm very excited to see it. DanTe did tell me that it was a very good game. He did not tell me anything about it, so I'm just as clueless as you guys who are watching. All I know is that it will be awesome. Now, I don't think I've ever seen DanTe really play I've probably seen him play TVP maybe once or twice. I don't really remember what happened to them. I do know he's got a very cool TVZ style where he basically just kills overlords. Like every single overlord on the map at one point in one of the games I saw was dead. The Zerg that had 2 bases had 4 food. That was the max food count, was 4 food. Which is interesting because in StarCraft 1, the hatchery only gave only one food supply, while in StarCraft 2 apparently gives 2. I'm assuming that's just so that Zerg can start with 10 max in terms of food, because Terran starts with 11 and Protoss starts with 10. So it works out because Terran has to use their SCVs to build, which obviously will take one off the worker line, and probes. Ooh, wow! It's actually Goon was harassing the landing of the barracks. That was clever. But as I was saying before, the Protoss does have 10 max food, which is fine because the probes can just build or begin the warp in and then go right back into the mineral line, so not really much mining is lost. Zerg can build a building to lose a supply and then build a drone and then possibly cancel the building like the extractor, or just continue to build another drone because the building is like a spawning pool or something. So really the food count in the beginning is actually very interesting as an aspect of the game when you think about it, simply because it allows for so much so much thought is even into that StarCraft is just a very, very impressive thing. So now we do have a bunker here and an SCV that's going to go out and probably do some scouting or something. We do have a Marine coming out. It does seem that DanTe's feeling a little bit of the early pressure. He's got oh, that's what happened. Goon ended up hiding his cybernetics core, so DanTe might not have seen that and expected maybe that there was a gateway here and then like a proxy gate or something like down here or here, which would cause him to build a bunker just as a response, just to be able to stay alive. I believe White Raw has actually done that in PvP in the past, or Duckload Raw as he's known nowadays, because he is sponsored by Duckload, which is why his name is that. So, and I think that in PvP, where he would build a gateway in the main base, and then warp in a pylon and have like 2 or 3 gateways here, and just pump zealots directly into the enemy Protoss' base. It's very effective. But we do have Goon going for a fast expansion. So his little threat of aggression against DanTe may actually save him, because DanTe is now playing completely defensively, and we do have the expansion coming up, which is the exact opposite of pressure. I mean, something that Goon could do would be to actually just poke in with like a few stalkers, not really show his true force, and then just pull right back out. Threaten DanTe, but don't actually full out attack him. Now, DanTe is getting a tech lab on his starport, so you actually might have a Banshee rush coming in. Fairly well done. Like it's almost as quickly as it could have actually gone down. It does seem that he's actually going to use his factory to scout. So he's going to see all this, see that there's these gateways coming up, see the robotics facility, and know that he can expect Colossi. So he'll probably use the Banshees for some harassment and then transition into getting some more Vikings. DanTe's actually taking a solid amount of hits from the Stalker. He's going to see the expansion, most likely build an expansion inside for himself as well. We do have, a Raven. Okay, so we will not have a Banshee, we'll have a Raven come up, but there's Cloak. He's going to get a Raven. Why? I mean, it's a great unit to have. But if he's getting cloaked, why wouldn't he get 2 Banshees? That's what I'm wondering. I'm thinking maybe he wants to save up energy in the Raven for point defense drones. Or maybe he'll harass using the Raven with point defense drones to prevent the Stalkers from doing any damage. I would imagine that he could probably... Okay, I'm completely speculating on this, but if he decided to put a point defense drone here and kept his Banshees here and here, just going back and forth, none of these probes would be able to mine any minerals. The point defense drone would absorb all the Stalker hits, and DanTe would be guaranteed a lot of damage. Which is a pretty practical line of thought, I would think, if he actually tries to do it. But we'll see. He is having to repair this factory. The Raven is out, and a Banshee is coming. Cloak is almost done. And now Banshees actually have the same build time as a Raven. So the fact that he started this Cloak there along with the Raven means that as this Banshee comes by, Cloak is going to finish in a moment. So he could use it to harass. Now, DanTe is trying to snipe the Observer that's coming. We do have it over here, so DanTe's probably going to start moving out, trying to find the Observer in his base, use the Raven to take it out, and prevent the Tech Lab from being seen on the factory. But the Observer is going to get in. He's going to see all of this. He's going to see the barracks place. He's going to see the expansion coming up. And we'll see how this pans out. It actually might even see the Banshee as it pops out. Although, no, it's going to move out. The Raven's right here. Oh, DanTe, he's trying to snipe the Observer. This Observer goes right by you. But anyway, we do have the Banshee that's over here. Then, okay, so the expansion is about to get harassed. But look at all those Stalkers. Where's the Cloak? Or is he just going to pull right away? Okay, so DanTe is pulling directly away. Probably just going to try and make sure he's not really seen. So we do have not really much going on. The Tech Lab over here is not being used. These guys are still back here trying to find the Observer. The expansion is now down. You should probably warp an orbital command in a moment. Transfer some SCVs, just like take this half and just right click on there. And now, so we do have some Marauders coming down. Look at the research stim has been done, but there's no combat shield. Let's go to production for a second. We can see that another Observer is actually coming out. So it seems that Goon wants to make sure that he's actually defend. So there was some harassment there. It appears that DanTe lost his Banshee. I gotta start watching the minimap more because I did miss that. I apologize for that. Yeah, there's the Observer. Oh, there it is. There's the Banshee. It did get 8. Ooh, so really effective harassment from the Banshee, getting 8 kills. So it is also going to stay alive. I'm going to assume that those were probes that it actually killed. So good job there. We can see that in the income, Goon is still really high in the Harvester count. Really nice job of getting probes and economy out. Despite the Banshee pressure, though, it does seem... Okay, never mind. I was going to say that he seems to have forgotten to put another of the probes back into here, but he just used the probe to build his 2 pylons and brought it back in. So now, really, Goon's got a very strong economy. He's got his Twilight Council out, and he's getting a gateway. Is there a Templar Archives somewhere? Or a DT Shrine that he can use? It does not seem so. So he should probably start getting charge or something. He's probably going to get the Colossi. There is the robotics facility. So now, yep, there is charge. And we're going to see that probably a solid push with charge lots. And I'm trying to think, why is there no robotics bay there? Because he's getting charge, and charge and Colossi are an excellent combination. But let's just see what's going on. Medevac is here. And, oh, cool, the Raven was doing a little bit of a dance. The Banshee's getting repaired. The Banshee can just stay with the main army now, and it'll be able to do a lot to help. Because Banshee's DPS is absolutely insane against ground units. Engineering Bay is coming out. We do have Psystorm, so we do have a Templar Archives down here. This is where it is. Psystorm is coming. It seems that the robotics was just for observers. We do have 2 gateways that are not warp gates quite yet. But let's just see. Are any Templar actually on the field? Yes, we have 2 Templar coming in. We'll probably just start using them to just gain energy, because Psystorm will be finished eventually. And we have... Okay, so we have some more Banshee harassment coming in. Trying to poke in to make sure the army's in the front, but oh, that Banshee's actually going to get hit. He's going to cloak? It cloaked, but it's still... There's an observer over there, so it can still be seen. But it is going to escape with its life. And now we have DanTe's army going to push in, trying to do a little bit of damage. So now DanTe is going to plot down a missile turret. Probably try to use that to snipe observers or something. But it does have the Ravens for detection. But here we go. Templar are here. They do have side storm. Oh, really good storms. And DanTe's not moving his army. DanTe did not move his army, so he took a ton of damage from that storms. But now we can see that Goon is actually in a really good position. His zealots are moving in. He's forcing to make sure DanTe can't leave. And these guys are going to decimate DanTe's army that he has over here. DanTe's got to flee with his flying units. He can probably pick up a few guys in the medevac and leave. Though stalkers do move faster than medevacs. But that Mirage is going to get destroyed, as it does. And this zealot's going to do a lot of damage to that Marine. Probably kill it. Yep, it does kill the Marine. But DanTe should probably just... Okay, it's going to get retreated by Goon. But really, Goon's getting his... He's got his third up. He's just got to start mining from it. He's now getting more gateways. So it seems like he's going to be using more Templar and gateway units, which is a great combination. It actually makes him very mobile. You could probably do some storm drops or something if he gets a warp prism out. Just warp in two Templars right over here. Storm, Archon, kill. It's a great form of harassment, assuming that the opponent doesn't respond in time. What you can also do is just storm, load, and retreat. Or just, actually, with this position, you probably just warp in Templar, warp in 4 if he has the money for it, and just simultaneously just storm every single SCV in all of here. And it does seem that Goon is getting some blink. So you will be able to have a very mobile Stalker force as well, which will be great to snipe things like medevacs and Ravens, as well as the Banshees that like to harass. His third is now up. Just look for a second, we can see that oh wow, Goon is doing an incredible job of building probes. He's got 86 harvesters, and that's actually going to end up, with that count actually cutting into, with that count of probes, it's going to end up cutting into his army count. So DanTe's getting up his third, and we can see that Goon has optimal saturation at each one of his bases, except for this. He's still got 2,200 minerals coming in every minute, versus DanTe's 1,600. Because DanTe did mine out from over there, but the 8 of mules, that does happen fairly quickly. And now we can just keep an eye on this. We can see that there's upgrades are coming in, so this is level 1 for the weapons. Is there a forge around here for... Yeah, Goon does not have a forge yet, I don't think, so he's not able to really get his army upgraded. However, look at the food count. He's got a commanding lead in terms of food. He does have 4 Templar out, all with Storm and all with enough energy for it. And we can see that he's ahead by 50 food. DanTe's going to have to do something cool to come back into this game. Oh, there's a forge out because the cannon did finish. He's probably just having this for some detection. And now, yeah, there's another detection there. But look at all these probes. They're just mining in the main. Just on the minerals alone. Jesus. There's probably about 40 or so, and they're all going to 1 mineral patch. There we go. That's the other one. All going for 1 mineral patch. The Templar are fully upgraded. We got another base coming down for Goon. And we can see that this SCV is actually about to get killed, even though it's trying to do an expansion most likely. And now we've got Goon just sitting here trying to make sure they can deny the expansion for DanTe. We do have Missile Turret coming here, so DanTe does seem to be thinking that DTs could theoretically be coming. He does have Ghosts now in his army. Ghosts are really going to help him down here. Now, where's to take out this force fairly easily. Just going to absolutely decimate them. And we can see that...
Oh my god, you're naked.
I'm casting. So, hello guys, that was my roommate. I'm actually not naked, I'm wearing clothes. We have a... Ooh! We do have...
Ass looks pretty.
Steve, please no. And now we can see that... Okay, so Goon is getting the War Prism. And now we can... so he's actually going to try and take out the Ghost Cannon, but Cloak... The Mobius Reactor did finish, so those Ghosts are going to start out with plus energy. He doesn't have any Cloak, but this is continue to warp in units here. If DanTe can get his army back in time, this is going to be really, really good. He's got... Okay, so he has to actually save his Ghost Academy too, so all that energy Goon is spending doing damage to that Ghost Academy might actually be completely fruitless. He's kind of warping more units. He does have Templar now, so he'll be able to... All DanTe's units are completely clumped up over here. If he can get one storm down, it'll kill the Marines, and DanTe even stims, so some of those... Oh, look, more storms. He should morph an Archon. Archon! Alright, so Goon is just going to lose his army instead of getting some Archons over there. But now he's got lost a lot of health in these Mirages. He's going to get into some medevacs and they'll be okay. DanTe's got to start getting Cloak. I hope he gets a nuke. He does... No nuke. No nuke in his Ghost Academy. That's upsetting, but oh look, big attack in the front. This Planet Fortress is going down. He's oh, really good job. Side storming the SCVs is a great way to get them from repairing. But now, oh, look at the really good EMPs from DanTe. They're actually going to get him back into this game, it would seem.